Hey Shannon, let's take a look at your week 4 assignment 2 drawing. I think a really nice job of capturing basically the ad to a T in this one here. You've done a great job of getting the contrasting textures in place. You have kind of the metallic ones, and you have the more organic texture that's going on in the eggs themselves. Really nice kind of smoothness to the metallic one. I think for me, the only suggestion I could give you is to get a little bit more value on the right side of it, as well as kind of deepening, I think, just a little bit of some of the grays that you have in place here and here, at least on the one side, just to get it to feel a little bit more like it's hitting the light, the mediums, and the darks. And I think the mediums could be brought out a little bit more. The eggs themselves look very good. I think maybe trying to get just one more layer of colored pencil here in some of the more kind of brighter spots towards the top of the egg, which would be kind of here and here, just to kind of pull out the highlighted part. I think the bottom egg, the speckled one, you've done a great job of capturing kind of that shadow tone that's occurring here that we see in the ad, as well as the highlight and the texture itself. And I like the color of both. I know it's very difficult to color match with marker, especially when you have more of a muted kind of ad like this. It's very difficult to do because markers are so bright and intense. So I thought you did a nice job of kind of working with the color of the marker and kind of dulling things down, overall. Also, a very, very good job with the text and with the logo, and dealing with any of kind of the text elements within the composition, not just down at the bottom, but on the actual object itself, and how it starts to kind of slightly curve on the object, which I think is great. Down below, doing a great job of capturing the logo of Clinique itself. Very good in both cases. They feel very consistent and very accurate and compared to the ad itself. The only suggestion I could say for this one part is just down at the bottom. I think you could go in and actually just go in and Greek some of the smaller text. I don't think you had to kind of go in and actually write it out. You could just go in with a blind and create that kind of darker line to show that the text is there, because I think it just to save time, although that really doesn't matter at this point, but anytime it starts to get below a certain text size, usually it's about 12 point, you can just go in and blind it. You don't need to actually kind of write it out. But I think again you're kind of accuracy to the font itself, to the text itself, is very good. As we kind of switch back and forth between the two, you can see all the things that make this particular font feel the way that it does, and you've captured it, in the writing. So it's a nice job. I think it does a nice job of kind of mixing up a few textures, some of the organic ones and the metallic ones. They're both very smooth and require a lot of even coverage, which I think you've pretty much kind of captured really well here. Just a few kind of minor issues overall, but I think a very successful assignment, and I really look forward to seeing what you have for the next one.